Hi folks, Pete here from Ashtons Cars. Today I'm showing you around this R50 Mini Cooper. Slightly unusual thing about this car is it's the automatic model, which is a little bit more rare and a little bit more desirable than the manual counterpart. This 04 plate Cooper has only done 80,000 miles from new. Very, very low mileage for the year. As you can see, it's a nice bright looking car. Paintwork looks gorgeous on it. I'm just going to come around it quickly. It's got the white wheels on it. It's used that I've just driven it back from a car wash, but I've already got salt all over it because the roads are very salty here today. It's quite a cold day, so the gritters have been out. But I wanted to get this photographed as quickly as possible because it's a rare little car, this. You just don't see too many Coopers in automatic, and even less that have done under 100,000 miles. So with 80,000 miles on it, this is, 18 years old this car is this year. So you can see that that's a very, very low mileage for the age of the car. It's done about 5,000, less than 5,000 miles a year. So come around the back of it. It's got the tint to the rear three quarters. It's got the rear parking sensors on it as well. It's even got navigation, this little car. That's why it's got the sort of shark fin aerial on it, as opposed to the normal aerial that you see on an R50 Mini. So it's a very, very high spec. When it was new, this would have had a lot of boxes ticked on it on the order form, and it would have probably cost its first owner a pretty penny, because the extras on Minis could accumulate and add up very quickly. This one's got a chili pack on it, it's got navigation, it's got a few extra bits inside, upgraded alloy wheels. This would have cost someone quite a lot of money when it was new, and it's quite a rare car in this condition, with this spec, and with this mileage in particular. Let's have a quick look inside it. Now, you've got to bear in mind that this car is 18 years old, but I still think that condition of that interior is fantastic. Look at that. It's also got cruise control on it, this car, which again is an unusual feature to find on an R50 Mini Cooper. Usually you find this trim goes on them here, it all gets battered. It's not like that on this car. This is outstanding condition for its age. Half leather interior is part of the chili pack. You'll see a lot of Mini Coopers that have got that, but you won't see many Mini Coopers that have got this screen in the middle, which houses a trip computer and navigation system. It also tells you your range, that sort of thing. It's got the cruise control here on the left hand side of the steering wheel, and it's got instead of the centre speedo that you get on the normal Mini Cooper, we've got a speedo and rev counter here mounted right up front in front of the driver. So it's got a different layout to your average Mini Cooper, this car, because things have had to be relocated to accommodate the extras that have been put in this particular car. It's got automatic transmission. It's a CVT automatic gearbox. It's very efficient, and the car's very zippy still, even with that automatic box. I'll start it up for you so you can have a listen to the engine. So there we have it. 80,174 miles on the clock. We've got air conditioning as well. You've got all these toggle switches that do a lot of the auxiliary functions, but you've got the aircon and heating controls up here. Let's give it a quick rev. I've got a warm engine at the moment, so that's why I'm giving it a little rev like that, but it's really, really nice. Really like a little time capsule inside. Tiny bit of wear on the driver's bolster on it, which I'll show you when I get out, but you know, I'm picking holes in a car here that is 18 years old, and really I don't think they come much better than this. The chunky steering wheel on this is great. I like the R50. It's the original. R50 refers to the original BMW Mini, so the one that they produced from sort of 2001 onwards, which is what this is. In 2006 then you get the R56 come out. Different engine, slightly different car, slightly fatter and Peugeot engine in that car. They're still a good car when they're running right, but to my mind they're not as reliable as these original R50s. I preferred these. And these cars, because they're a tiny bit more compact, they do feel a little bit more in keeping with the original Mini concept. And that's why, you know, a nice, well-sorted R50 like this, to me, is still one of the nicer buys in this sector. So it sounds, you probably can't hear, but it sounds absolutely beautiful, this car. Very crisp, no tappity noises on it at all. Just really, really nice sounding car. In keeping really with only 80,000 miles on the clock, so that's really great. The sound quality on these videos is never as good as I'd like it to be, but you know, you're more than welcome to come and test drive this and view it yourself to clarify that. So a car that you sit in and you just want to go in it, you just want to drive. It's such a fun little thing to drive, and you've got a great view out of the road. You know, you've got that sculpted bonnet in front of you with the classic Mini design. I love the way these cars are, and the way they drive, and the way they handle especially. So let's get back outside again. Obviously, classic sort of frameless doors on these Minis. When you shut it, it shoots back up into the roof there. It really is lovely and bright, this car. It really is a fantastic little thing. It's obviously been someone's pride and joy, and I think they must have spent more time polishing it than they did driving it, because it hasn't done a lot of miles and it's got a beautiful shine. Anyway, without further ado, guys, if this is of interest to you, please pick up the phone, because mini automatics like this, they don't hang around for long, and I've no idea if I'll ever get another one of an R50 with that lower mileage in this condition again, because they're starting to get quite rare, especially with the automatic box. So if this is of interest to you, pick up the phone, give me a ring. 07932 873 646. That's the number to ring. While you're here, guys, please give us a like, share, feel free to comment below, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel. You will see more reviews of cars like this, more car buying advice, and of course you'll be kept abreast with our latest stock. As with all our cars, we're happy to deliver this car nationwide. Just give us a ring for a quote, and we're happy to take your old car as part exchange. Again, give us a ring for a quote. My number one more time is 07932 873 646. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys. Have a great day wherever you are, and we hope to see you very, very soon.